Good morning, everybody. So, we're still trying our hand at a little bit of ranked here, and I'm in the Petropavlovsk. So, particular reason for taking the Petropavlovsk and doing rank is within the anchorage directives. One of the anchorage directives has an objective. As I look at the Shimakaze here with the Silver Surfer type camo, I think that's armory camo. Looks absolutely dope. Bit expensive though, and that type dope camo, Shima. Right, so back to the reason for the Petropavlovsk. Directive within Anchorage says receive 28 million potential damage in a cruiser, and I think it was a Russian and some other cruiser. Can't remember. Or do, I think, fire and torpedo damage within using a Japanese and another cruiser. And I know I played my Zao as well. So, within ranked, I know rank's going to be pure tier 10. It's going to be fairly close quarters fighting. Petropavlovsk is supposed to be this fantastic Uber cruiser. And yeah, she's got a few things going for her. And if you look at the rear turret there, for example, the turret can swing 360. The turrets do a 360, so if you need to turn and engage, the turrets can just swing a little bit and then engage instead of having to go all the way around. So Shimmer accidentally smoked there, and that's like premature smokulation, and he's like, yeah, don't text and drive. Now, yesterday, the few ranked games I played, I swear I fucking had this map and this stupid epicenter mode probably for an hour. I think I played this thing 4 or 5 times in quick succession, and I got arms race once. I mean, it was super fucking frustrating. I absolutely hate this thing. Back to the Petropavlovsk. Recently did get the Petro, managed to finish the Riga grind. The Riga grind had me literally chewing my wrists, wanting to kill myself. It is that shit. I don't know why people thought the Riga, the Talon, was good. I don't even rate the Petra this high, and we'll see during the game. It's okay, but my way of measuring a ship as I take a pot shot, HE on the Montana there, is, can I do a lot of damage during a match? Can I do a lot of damage consistently during a match? Cruisers are fragile little beings. Oh, who's that shooting me? Oh yeah, that's Smolensk. No, Smolensk, stop it. And I know these speedy death pylons, and I want to see what's sending the speedy death pylons, so I'll pop my quick radar. Gearing there, Shimakaze there, and with the gearing stops having come through here, it is now time to kind of try and get an angle and then start shooting at that Kremlin that is moving up the middle. Oh, and there's speedy death pylons behind us. And so there is a Kremlin moving up into the center. I have no idea what he is thinking. I'll give it this. The Petro is a sexy looking ship. I mean, I'm using the 250 XP Commander XP camo on it that came with Halloween, so it's not very pretty. But with a proper camo, it actually looks very, very... So it's an elegant model from an elegant time. Alright, so we got a Kremlin here on a suicide mission. I placed this little island here between me and the Moskva, and I finally get a fire on the Kremlin. Here's a Smolensk. I don't even bother switching between AP and HE. I want to get an 8.5 taken from me by the Moskva. That's very unpleasant. Let's finish this Kremlin. There's more speedy death pylons coming through as the Montana sails through here. Another fire on the Kremlin. He is now cooking. See, he manages to put it out just as a bunch of torpedoes hit him. And he doesn't have Kuznetsov. If you had Kuznetsov, I would have seen the health bar increase as Kuznetsov kicks in. And now Montana eats a bunch of torpedoes from the gearing. Right, so we've got a Montana, a Moskva, and a Yamato on the side here. And there's more speedy death pylons. And I eat one. And this thing turns like a fucking truck. And I'm lucky they run out there as I move forward. Otherwise I would have had a very quick exit to port. Unfortunately, that Yamato sends our Montana to port, and I need to get out from behind this island to actually be able to shoot at something here. And they're all behind that island like somebody's giving away donuts. And as you can see, look how cool this is. The turrets just follow through. And then I got all 3 turrets. Our Shimakaze takes care of the gearing. Smolensk kills our Shimakaze. Ah, bummer. I managed to start a fire there on the Yamato. And we've got a Yamato coming in to assist. Now you're going to ask me, why don't you shoot AP? And you'll notice, okay, now I've switched over to AP. I'm going to shoot the Moskva with AP. And I'm aiming at the Moskva superstructure because the Moskva has relatively decent armor. But I'm not doing the damage numbers that I wish. I mean, I would love to get about 4 to 5k per salvo. And I'm getting 1,000 there. 4 ricochets and a penetration. So, switch back to HE. Shoot at Moskva. Shoot at the superstructure and see what I can get done there. And still shatters. The Yamato is pulled back and the fire has extinguished. So, let's see what we can do. The Grossakofist has joined the fight here. And I get another fire on the Yamato as I take a sip of coffee. This is my second cup of coffee. Therefore, hopefully this voiceover will be a little bit more coherent and clear. One of my clanmates... Ow! Oh, and I take a 23,000 salvo from the Yamato, even though I was angled. I thought the Petro was supposed to be this impervious super cruiser. As there is so much skill in the water, it's actually quite scary. And I get another fire on the Yamato, and I'm basically turning my Petropavlovsk into a Des Moines. Just firing HE. I think even the Des Moines AP will do better. Pop a repair party. Oof. The Yamato eats a torpedo on the nose. I don't know what our Shimakaze is doing here. He's way too close to a Moskva. Get another fire on the Yamato. Oh, and the Montana takes out our Shimakaze. Our Shimakaze has spread the love as more skill passes me. So, for those that are new to World of Warships and possibly watching this replay, I have no idea why you would choose this one to watch. We refer to torpedoes as walls of skill because destroyers are usually unseen, and something like a Shimakaze has 3 racks of 5, so you can put 15 torpedoes in the water, and we just call that walls of skill because if you're unprepared, like a Montana was there, you will just get annihilated by it. And here's my Witherer award. So clearly I've done a lot of HE damage to that Yamato. I had 94,900, call it 95,000 damage. I'm detected. And there is the Shimakaze. Unfortunately I got no shots on him. But I do type GK, watch the shimmer, for the Grossakofist here. My spelling is terribly because I wanted to type it quick before I sail into a mountain of sorts. And There goes the Shimakazes. Oh my word, that's a lot of torpedoes. So this is exactly what I meant. 3 racks of 5, so that's 15 torpedoes in the water from the Shimakaze. Trying to see if he'll come around this island so I can get a shot at him. And then there's more torpedoes in the water behind me. So you see what I mean. It doesn't take a lot of skill to launch all of those torpedoes. And I think that's a Shimakaze as well. They've got 2 Shimakazes left. And we've only got a gearing left in the game, not a daring. And I'll try and turn around the island. Hopefully that torpedo will hit. Yes, it hit a part of the island. Alright, so I wanted to get away from the speedy death pylon boats. Our gearing is going into the center. He wants to obviously try and capture this epicenter area. It is the stupidest game mode. I have no idea why Wargaming even brought this thing in. It is just so fucking annoying. Oh, and there's a Montana taking pot shots at me. That is highly annoying. I popped my last repair party, try and get a little bit of HP back as we capture the center. Pop radar, and there's the Shimakaze again. Dude, you can't move without me knowing where you are. Oh, Montana seems to really want my blood. I'm out of repair parties or heals, whatever you want to call it. So, time to find an island. We are ahead by about 100 points. And our victory is in sight. No, they still got 2 Shimakazes. The fuck, this dude's on drugs. Phew. Alright, so Montana misses me there. There's the enemy Yamato, and I see our gearing is going for a top run on him. I'm not spotted by this Montana. He fires, so I know he's got 25 to 30 seconds before his next salvo. I should get 3 salvos in and then get behind this island before he can retaliate. He's not turning his guns to me, so I just keep firing. And that's always something to look for if you're a newer player. Look at where his guns are pointing. They're not pointing to me. So keep firing. Now he's worried about the speedy death pylons coming in from our gearing. And I needed to get into this middle circle to stop their point gain. And of all the Petropavlovsk games that I've had, I think this has been one of the nicer, one of the better games that I've had. So I'm still trying to understand the Petra. I'm still trying to understand how to play it. What makes it so good? Because I lost, even angled, I lost HP to battleships very easily. The damage potential that it's done isn't that great. I think in a Smolensk, had I been just farming damage, I would have done better. Broadside Montana, he's turning out. I only get 2 shots. His secondaries are opening at me, and I know this is now a very scary game. Okay, there we go. There the guns performed. 10k side salvo, but I'm taking an utter beating here. You'll notice now with his broadside I'm not shooting HE, now I'm shooting AP. I am able to penetrate. He's starting to turn away, so I'm aiming superstructure. Wow, and I had 3 ricochets in his superstructure. Are you kidding me? Oh, 4 ricochets? Are you absolutely kidding me? Oh, okay. And I managed to get the kill with... But I've taken an absolute beating there. I'm on it. 1,500 HP left. And unfortunately, this is not arms race. So I can't regenerate any of it. You'll notice my nose there is, or my bow, for the correct term, is completely saturated. We are 4 for 4. We needed that Montana kill. We've got almost, call it 800 to 600 cap points. What has been helping is that we've got the actual center, and that's been uncontested. Whereas the other outer rings that they have is being contested. So I see the center is going red, and that's usually never a good thing. Oh, lovely coffee. So, time to turn this beast around. I've got Yamato, Macabre, or MCO Blade Man behind me. So I can push. I know this is very much a risky play, because it'll be one of the DDs capping the center, but we need to defend it. Play the objective, people. Play the objective. Don't always try and just go for damage and glory. And there it is. It's one of the Shimakazes. So, I sent 1 AP Silver to him. Wait for my HE reload. And I get to kill him. And there's no way. That little gap there is not enough to sail through. I've got Hydra running. There is just not enough I can do here. And he gets me. Traded a Shimakaze for a near-dead Petro. And unfortunately, the Yamato that was with me, he eats 1. And I typed there, yeah, it was a valiant death. I managed 2 kills before I went down, so we're now up 3 to 2. They've got a Yamato, another Shimakaze. We've got this Yamato here with his German camo. Ooh, and he takes a bit of a nasty hit. And the replay is wonking out here. Wargaming, please fix the replay system. Get it working better. So our Yamato is in a trade with the enemy Yamato. Ours is 16,000 HP and that one has 6,000 HP, so he should, if he's lucky, be able to take him. And the replay camera messes up again. Ooh, and there's a bunch of torpedoes just in that top corner. And our Yamato manages to take care of the enemy Yamato. And there is their lone remaining Shimakaze. Unfortunately, I think this Yamato is going to eat torpedoes there. Shimakaze got him. Shima OP, please nerf. So we've still got gearing and a grosser fist for the Shimakaze. We're at 900 points. Finally, the replay system works. I'm following the gearing here.